And sometimes I do get stuck. That's where I can get stuck. And not only that, is I get a situation, I get a character into a difficult situation, and then I realize I don't really know how to get him out.
How am I going to do this? I understand that as well.
Oh, I made the perfect trap. Part of it is to realize that we all respond from we all have different response modes. We have our intellectual response mode. We have our in control response mode. We have our angry as hell response mode. We have our I'm terrified as crap and I don't know what I'm doing response mode. And sometimes it's trying to figure out, am I trying to get the character to respond in the wrong mode? And am I still trying to keep my character cool, or should I let my character completely lose it at this point? And sometimes it's that as authors, we're in control. And sometimes we have to let go of control in our heads before we can let the characters to tell us what should go on. And there was one scene in my last book, The Image, that was difficult for me to write the first couple times because I wasn't allowing my character to really experience the emotions he should have been experiencing at that point. Because he was always the cool and control character. And he had to completely lose it in order for that scene to resonate with authenticity. And so sometimes it's taking the character out of their default response mode and allowing them to be human. And we don't always think of it that way because we have this image of this protagonist is the hero and this antagonist is the bad guy and this secondary character is the weak person, and we get these kind of themes in our heads and we don't realize that that doesn't always work.
That is such a good way to look at it. I'm going to apply that too. I'm actually thinking of a few characters right now who could probably lose it. And I think that that's a theme that I've been really looking at in the books that I've written in the past year is how do I make this character relatable to the most people? And you cannot write for everyone. Do not try to do that. But there are things that we all understand. We all understand what fear is. We all understand what inferiority feels like, right? So even if your character is in a significantly different place than you know any human being is going to be in, they can still be experiencing very human emotions and responses to that situation.